But imagine a roadmap for classic MapleStory. The only problem is they never ever talk to us. They like to keep everything in a shell, and then when it comes out, oh, this is wrong, or oh, the community is not happy, or this happened, or that happened. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing a bit of a different video today. Yes, we're gonna be talking again a little bit about classic MapleStory. I'm trying to keep the hype up. I'm really super excited about the game, and unfortunately, as you guys may have known, I was not able to play the closed or open beta that we had about a month ago-ish. So things we're going to be talking about today is Nexon shouldn't be doing this. And the first thing that comes up in my mind is, obviously, let's get rid of FOMOs. So fear of missing out. I do not want to see that ever again in a MapleStory game. Like, you can give us as much gambling as you want with the cash shop, the gachapons, and all of that. I don't know. I really don't remember if they had any gachapons back in the days. I feel like they just slowly introduced everything. I think the first thing you ever had was like pets and a few equips and some weapons and stuff like that. Please, oh please, Nexon, get rid of fear of missing out. I do not want to see any dailies and weeklies, and I know I'm going to be repeating myself here on this video today, but I just get rid of it, right? Just get rid of it. I do not want to see it ever again. And if we do talk about fear of missing out, the thing that I also want to include in this video is that I kind of want Nexon to be able to implement a few limited quests. And by that I mean, you know, if they do put the game exactly like they used to be, just like we are right now in Aqua Road, if they do put the game exactly like it used to be, but they do not implement any changes such as limited quests. And when I say limited quests, again, it kind of screams fear of missing out, but I do not want to see anything like that. And one thing I might add into this is, let's say limited quests. What I mean by limited quests, just like we do have on this modern MapleStory, we do have this little hidden quest, and I'll put a few screenshots for those that haven't seen this one. But I think, if I'm not wrong, it is too late to do it. Yes, yeah, it is kind of too late to do it. So there's a specific quest that asks you. So I've never got this permanent, well, let's call it permanent 21st anniversary, but I've never got this silver hog back in the days. And I always did the first one because the second one was a little too expensive. So there you have it, the blue hog. This one was, if I do not remember, I think it was 40 million mesos, which I think it was way too much. Even for me to get $20 million, it was, 20 million mesos. I feel like that was even a lot more. So if they do implement limited quests, some sort of a quest that's gonna take you at least 15 to 20 minutes, if not a multiple day kind of quest, that kind of gives you the vibe of wanting to play the game a little bit more, just like any single player games. I'm currently playing Assassin's Creed Shadows just on the side, which will take me forever to finish. But just to give you guys an idea, that game takes forever. And just these limited quests that I'm talking about, if they could implement that and have you come back to the game and do these quests back and like you keep on doing. Today I'm just going to do, 1 or 2 hours of this quest, and then I'm going to jump on to maybe not 1 or 2 hours, but let's say 30 minutes of this quest, because some of them could take you hours of grinding to collect, let's say 500 of these collarbones from these, it's not collarbones, but these jars here, let's just say. If they can implement that, I would really think that would help the game, because I would hate to see the game die within like 2 or 3 months. And speaking of game dying, I've seen a lot of posts. Apparently there's another closed beta for China, and there's only 2,000 seats open for it, and there's, I feel like, 600,000 people that registered to be able to play this open or closed beta. Now, the other thing I want to speak about is the lead manager for marketing, or just the lead manager. I know Inkwell is part of it. He makes most of the decision for GMS, and there's Naomi as well. I feel like Naomi's kind of like taking a little bit the spot of Inkwell when it comes to classic MapleStory. Obviously, she's like the main person that created this game, or worked on this game, at least in the beginning. So if Naomi can take control completely of classic, and not have Inkwell do any kind of major decisions, I think that would be also a pretty good idea, good strategy. And hell, you know what? Maybe add or just recruit someone else that is a bit of a younger generation that knows a bit more about tech. I'm not talking about knowing about more tech, but like the advertising of MapleStory. They've been working really hard, and there's been more trailers, more like animated videos, more ads, more everything of classic MapleStory going out there, which is pretty good. But I feel like they can do a bigger like marketing, a bigger approach to the game at least. And talking about lead managers and all of that, the other thing that I was thinking about the other day is, you know, I heard how RuneScape had this kind of a blog that allowed players to go in there and type any errors, glitches, or ideas, and then the lead managers of RuneScape would just go and grab those information and actually do implement them in the game. I heard about that. I'm not too sure if that was true or not. I did not play RuneScape that much. I think I played like a month or two of it back in the days, and I was mainly playing MapleStory, or I was just, you know, school and studying and all of that, playing sports. I didn't play that much of RuneScape, so I do apologize if I'm potentially wrong on that one. But if classic MapleStory Nemi team could, I've never been to this area. If they can kind of like add some sort of a mini blog or a page, not just Reddit kind of thing, but like a main official classic MapleStory page that would allow people to just type in glitches, report even some botters, or implement new ideas like, hey, this was really nice of a quest, but I would love you guys to potentially increase the XP or potentially change the amount of mobs that you need to kill to get this, you know, part 5 of the quest, something like that. So a blog would be a super good idea. I feel like something that will allow them to be more closer to us, to have more communication, because, you know, Nexon, I mean, I'm kind of new-ish, but like apparently they're not really good with communication at all. And I've seen it. I think even in the past, I don't think they've ever been able to like really talk to us. If I'm correct on that one, they would sometimes put that yellow bar on top with some notes and stuff like that. If they are able to communicate more with us, so again, create a roadmap. That's another thing they could do. I play a lot of Apex Legends for my first-person shooter battle royale game, and something new they've been doing the last 2 years is a roadmap. And there's a lot of other games that do that. Call of Duty Warzone, I think they used to do that, or they're still doing it. But imagine a roadmap for classic MapleStory for the next 2-3 years, let's say. It's definitely going to be pretty vague. And actually, you know what? They've been doing it with modern MapleStory as well recently, right? They've been implementing roadmaps. This is when the new character is going to come up. This is when we're going to be doing bug fixes. This is when we're going to have a brand new UI change and brand new events and whatnot. Hexamatrix added, the 5th core, the 6th core, whatever it is. So they've been doing this with this one. I don't want them to wait until the game is out and then implement roadmaps. I feel like they need to do a pre-roadmap right now, just to give us an insight of when the game's gonna come out, when the game is gonna be fully ready for you to play, when, I don't know, when this event is gonna come up, what they have planned for us. Even so, I mean, I'm not a big fan of the cash shop, but roadmap for cash shop, add a little bar at the bottom there and say, this is what we're cooking, or this is what we're going to be having. This is how long this item is going to be available for. So that, you know, there's so many ideas they can implement. The only problem is they never ever talk to us. They like to keep everything in a shell, and then when it comes out, oh, this is wrong, or oh, the community is not happy, or this happened, or that happened. And just to give you guys an example, well, the close battle we just had recently, the characters were not balanced. Warriors were total crap. Archers felt like miserable characters that just like in the days, but even worse apparently. And then they just pumped the mages to the max. Magic Claw, never missing. Thieves were, I think thieves were okay, but again, there's a lot of popularity with thieves, and there's a lot of consensus out there, and a lot of people are either voting mages or thieves. Even after the updates or the changes they're working on right now, I feel like there's still a lot of people are still going to be choosing thieves and mages over warriors, which Man, I just kind of feel like I should be making a fighter once again. And then the last thing I want to quickly touch base is the party quests. I kind of feel like we're kind of familiar where I'm just exploring, man. I don't know where I am, but I'm just exploring. I didn't know you could go all the way up in this little cave area. Oh, this is the other side. Oh, that is crazy. See, I don't know if they changed the map. I think they were connected. I think they were connected. Let's try to find Pap. I want to try and find Pap here. So what I want to say here is for the party quest. Now, things that Nexon shouldn't do with party quests. This is kind of controversial because a lot of people are kind of against what I'm going to say pretty soon. The fact that party quest entry is unlimited for a lot of people is kind of good. I hated the fact that I needed to wait to, you know, grind or do my party quest or get the glasses, the broken glasses from Looty PQ. It is true, but it allowed us to have a community, to talk to people, make friends, play the mini games. Heck, you know what? Go ahead and do a bit of training in the rats. This is what I used to do. I remember in the Looty Room party quest, if I couldn't get in with my party leader and whatnot, I would go and train for like 5 minutes because I knew the party quest was about 10-15 minutes ish, especially if you were like level 30, 31, 35. Like I think 35 was the main entry, but just saying that I would just go and grind. You know, because I couldn't get into the party quest, I was just go and grind, which allowed me to not only, you know, visit more maps, but also at the same time be able to like do the party quest. But the tricky part was obviously if I was able to jump all those little stairs and go back up. So that's the other thing. Again, if they are able to limit, I'm gonna come back to this idea which I already spoke about, is if they can like reduce the amount to like 5 party members per channel, literally have 20 channels. Do not create 40 channels. Nexon shouldn't add 40 channels, 50 channels like we have right now. Keep it low. Keep the servers, you know, relatively balanced. I hope, I mean, if there's a lot of players, I guess 25, 30 channels, but 20 would be perfect. I think with today's technology, there should be able to sustain that many people in one little server. Come on now. I mean, Nexon, there's AI, there's everything there. I think it should be fine. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that as I get stunned there. Should Nexon keep the party quest like before, where there's just one entry, but edit it to like 5 entry per channel? That way you have to wait, which creates that little wanting to do the party quest. Because if you think about it, if it's unlimited entry and you keep on doing those party quests, the party quests are just gonna feel like grinding dailies. Honestly, it's not gonna feel any special. Yes, you're gonna jump from 35 to 50 really fast by keeping doing those party quests. Potentially that's why they reduce the amount of XP you gain with party quests, because it's such a free entry. You need to work your way in order to get some XP. If you want to level up, you need to grind. It's going to take some ages. Great. Same goes for party quests. You really want to do the party quest, you have to wait to get into the party quest. It can't just be free and you just keep going in and in and in. So that's another Nexon shouldn't do for classic MapleStory. I think that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about today. I just woke up and I was like, I kind of feel the urge of talking about classic. I don't have anyone else that plays the game anymore that I can just, you know, behind the scenes talk about it. Hey man, this is what they should do, this is what they shouldn't do. So to my audience, let me know in the comments what you guys would want Nexon to do, and especially what Nexon shouldn't do. FOMO, the party quest situation, changing the lead managers to have someone that's more close to us, create a roadmap, a pre-roadmap, so we know a little bit, so the build-up keeps growing and more people know about the game. I mean, there's 100% a lot of people that know about this game. I talk to these people and then randomly and they're like, oh wait, I used to play that game. I'm like, you don't fit like a person that knew about MapleStory, but everyone knows about this game. But anyways, that's all for today. Hope you guys did enjoy this one. If you did, give it a thumbs up, do subscribe, share with some friends, and as always, this has been Noori. Spray you peace and love, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.